Pain has been my greatest teacher. And perhaps it's stubbornness or some internal resistance that I have, but all of the big moments, if we want to get reductive, or big changes or shifts in how I approach life have been driven by pain. In other words, when the pain of my circumstance exceeds the fear of change or doing something different. Despite the fact that a different decision or a different way of doing things is something that's always available to all of us in every moment, for some reason, at least speaking for myself, the facility to make that choice rarely comes through inspiration, but more reliably arrives through desperation. So I have to be in a lot of pain. Like, in other words, like I have to bang my head against the wall a million times, and people will say, you should stop banging your head against the wall. But it's not until, you know, I have a serious concussion that I'm like, maybe I shouldn't bang my head against the wall. Like, that's always been the case for me. I wish it was different. I wish I could just read an inspirational quote and then make the change. And maybe I think I'm getting a little bit better at this. I'm not sure, because I've learned enough through that process of being in pain and being compelled to change when you feel like you're backed into a corner. But what would it be like if you just volunteered for it? And growth is not anything that we graduate from. Like, there's plenty of areas of my life that I still want to master and grow. And I don't want to get stuck in any area like, oh, you're an endurance athlete or you're a podcaster or whatever. Like, I think the more we grow, the easier it is to put blinders on to the growth that still awaits. And I'm trying to remove those blinders and continue to be in that process of self-examination so that I can avail myself of that opportunity that is waiting for me out there. And that requires presence of mind and a level of self-honesty and accountability. And it never gets easier. It's always, by definition, something that requires you to get out of your comfort zone.